So what got me into videography was actually basketball, which is funny because they're intertwined with my life now. I was 15 and playing basketball and watching the Raptors, and I saw this thing called Open Gym. It was an all-access show on the Toronto Raptors, which are my favorite basketball team, and I love basketball, so I started watching it like religiously. It got me thinking, like, what's in Ottawa that I could get into without it being the highest level? So I thought the Senators were too high, the Red Blacks were too high, the 67s were too high. What other sports teams are here in Ottawa? And I thought of the Ottawa Champions, which was the semi-pro baseball team here that plays in the Can-Am League. So I went onto their website, I found their communications guy, Mike Nellis, and I sent him an email. That's when I actually got my first camera for videography. It was a camcorder. It really wasn't much. But coming into 2021, there was a new basketball team that was playing in Ottawa, and I love basketball and I love videography, so I reached out to the team saying that I wanted to be their videographer, and I sent an email to the communications manager just like with the Champions, and I reached out and I got brought into the team to do videography work in-game, practices, behind the scenes, sort of stuff like that. The Blackjacks really started getting, that's what really helped get my name out there. After the Blackjacks season ended in August, a few weeks later I got a text from Chris Hoffley from OSEG. He needed a videographer for training camp for the 67s, which is 3 days. So I said, yeah, sure, I can work those 3 days. Those first 3 days, I really tried to put my best foot forward to show OSEG that I could do this. After those 3 days, got a message back from people at OSEG saying that they wanted to bring me on. Yeah, so I started working with them. I shot the training camp, and then we went to media day.
Ready when you are. Let's try that one more time. Just back up a little bit so we can get the red on you. Perfect. And go.
Yeah, so I've been working with OSEG throughout the school year right now. Most of my weekends are spent at TD Place working for the 67s. My weekdays, if I don't have class, I'm in the gym playing basketball multiple hours of the day. Every hour that I'm free, I am. So it's juggling working for the 67s and OSEG to follow my dream of being a videographer in pro sports leagues. It's following my dream of being a college basketball player and working towards getting better because I don't like staying stagnant. I could just go to my practices and then do schoolwork and my work on my free time, but I need to be doing all three all the time. And there's lots of sacrifices made. It helps me, kind of helped me grow up quick. I have to manage all my time myself. I have to be on top of my schoolwork, working my own job, and playing a college sport and videography at the same time. But it's sacrifices that I want to make. I'd rather be doing both of them at the same time and working my butt off rather than just sitting around and doing one or the other.